All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing on this Friday, May the 13th, 2022? Thank you for joining me here tonight for another Metallic episode of Music of Destruction, bringing you guys the very best in metal-related content on the #1 metal channel on the fucking platform. If you missed anything in the past week, click the I, bring it down. Everything you need to get caught up is there. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell for all notifications. I would certainly appreciate it. This is one of the hardest working metal channels on the platform. Brutally honest, upfront, opinionated, and unfiltered. This is the right channel for people who appreciate that. Those who don't, fuck off, go watch somebody else. Welcome to Metal Album Warfare Fridays here on the channel once again. And tonight's battle is between two abysmal doom death metal elites, and I'm very excited for this one. So in one corner, we have Carcinoid's Metastatic Declination. And in the other corner, we have Bloodsoaked Necrovoid, the Apocryphal Paths of the 8th Ancient Vitriolic Transcendence. Now, the Apocryphal Paths of the 8th Ancient Vitriolic Transcendence was released in 2019 on Iron Bonehead Productions, and Metastatic Declination released in 2019 on Blood Harvest Records. Very, very cool stuff, man. I mean, these are just great albums. Carcinoid hails from Australia, and Bloodsoaked Necrovoid hails from Costa Rica. And you know, both of these bands play a really abysmal, cavernous, horrifying style of doom death metal that really has to be heard to be believed. You got Carcinoid playing in the background right now. And I remember when I heard both of these bands last year that I knew I had to own their material, and this is some of the most vile and morbid metal to come out of the abyss in the last 2 years, and their aesthetics and ideologies pretty goddamn incredible when it comes to creating a horrifying, insane, cosmic horror themed, depressing, morbid atmosphere, which these bands do very well, and they knew how to craft it really well on these releases. All right, let's get into it. First up, Dread, the intro from Metastatic Declination versus Quintessence of the Colossal Cosmic Entity from the Apocryphal Paths. And the Dread intro is like this really abysmal keyboard-driven intro from Carcinoid, and then Quintessence of the Colossal Cosmic Entity is a full-on doom death metal, insane cosmic assault from Bloodsoaked Necrovoid. Very alien-like, like it's very abysmal and cosmic and terrifying. It's an extremely unsettling, juxtaposing track, but this band knows how to do that effectively, and so does Carcinoid. They're both getting a point. Next up, Sorrow from Carcinoid versus Metaphysical Prolapse through Purulent Detaching Nightmares from Bloodsoaked Necrovoid. Two sonic doom death masterpieces of abysmal cosmic horror and depravity and despair, and very nightmarish in terms of the guitar work, the drums, the bass, the vocals, and the production. And I really love Carcinoid's production, which really reminds me of Autopsy's Severed Survival. This is a Mental Funeral shirt, but and then Bloodsoaked Necrovoid's production is very abysmal and cosmic as well. Sounds like it was recorded deep within the cave of an abyss. Yeah, and just absolutely incredible, so they're both getting a point. Next up, Rotting Beneath from Metastatic Declination versus Dismal Catacombs of Eternal Astral Flagellating Torment from from Bloodsoaked Necrovoid, and yeah, incredible stuff. This is doom death at its best from both these albums, and there isn't much more that I could say in terms of which band is really better, because in my eyes these are equal, and these albums stand their own merits and stand the test of time. I know they've only been out for a few years, but what's here is truly compelling, and some really amazing doom death, so they're both getting a point as well. Next up, The Drowning from Metastatic Declination versus Consuming Darkness of Void towards Inconceivably Vast Insanity from the Apocryphal Paths. And absolutely amazing. Okay, this is very dark and horrific stuff. This is extremely droning in places, but also very atmospheric and very poignant and prolific. These bands know what they're doing and what they're going for with these tracks, and both these albums obviously, so they're both getting a point as well. Next up, Ravenous Being from Metastatic Declination versus Flesh Divinations for the Ego Plundered Psyche from the Apocryphal Paths. And again, I cannot pick a winner in these tracks. These two albums just complement each other so well, and I'd really like to see these guys do a live tour together, because they would suit the bill so much if they were both on the same bill. And I love both these tracks equally. They're fast, they're dark, they're aggressive, they're cosmic, they're horrifying, they're despair-filled, and they're absolutely psychotic and very chaotic as well, and just some great abysmal dark doom death atmosphere on both these tracks. Very disgusting, dripping riffs, drum, bass, guitar, and vocals from both of these guys, and just absolutely amazing stuff. So they're both getting a point. Next up, the title track, Metastatic Declination versus Vortex, extracting putrid disembodied beings from the Apocryphal Paths. And you know what? Sonic. Intense, aggressive, raw, dark, hateful, morbid, depraved, insane, fucking doom death metal from both these bands. Disgusting production on both tracks and both albums. Absolutely amazing. Both getting a point. Next up, Suffering Reborn from Metastatic Declination versus Substance Concealed in Open Conduit Discharging Flesh from the Apocryphal Paths. And I'm going to tell you, man, if you want two albums that are going to fucking really make you understand the doom death underground of the more recent times, these are two albums that can help you do that. They can help you get into the genres. And this resurgence of doom death is just fucking amazing. Like, it's so suitable for the style and the production and everything. It's just, these two bands know what they're doing, and I love them. Love them both to death. These are great tracks. So heavy, dark, aggressive, and just morbid shit. The way I love my doom death metal, this is just sick stuff. Both getting a point. Next up, Sickness from Metastatic Declination versus Sempiternal Gravitational Pull of the Massive Cosmic Cauldron from the Apocryphal Paths. What can I say? Brilliance. Both tracks, fucking brilliance. Fast, but also slow in places. Abysmal and dark. Hateful, morbid, depraved, fucking psychotic, nightmarish, and vile and disgusting and morbid and decay and fucking all that awesome stuff. That's what these albums sound like, and that's what death metal should be. Not this clean fucking tech death garbage. This is what death metal should sound like, with that doom laden stuff as well. Just perfect combination of genres for these two releases, and they're absolute masterpieces. Let's add up the scores. Metastatic Declination, 8 points. The Apocryphal Paths of the 8th Ancient Vitriolic Transcendence, 8 points as well. We have another tie. These two albums are absolutely sick, insane, abysmal doom death metal masterpieces. Hail the fucking underground. So there you guys have it, another metal album. Warfare's in the books here on Music of Destruction. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this premiere. If you're new, subscribe, turn on the bell for all notifications. Teespring merch is available. Link in the description. Bonfire.com/store/music-of-destruction. Link in the description for merch there. Thank you to Janelle for all your help. We're coming up with new designs. She's also working on a brand new green screen set for me. Lots of work there for her as well. This is going to take some time. It's going to look absolutely amazing. Join the channel, become an MOD Elite. Amazing perks, $4.99 per month. Exclusive content, review requests, banner interviews with Josh of Morticide coming up on Saturday night. That's going to be awesome. It'll be up for you guys. Much more. If you have a metal channel, I'll collaborate with you as well. Have an awesome night. We'll see you guys for the Crypt Underground Metal Radio Show Saturday night. Have an awesome night. Bye-bye.